South Africa has shown that Ghana came to the WAFCON for an excursion. Sioposenwe and Motalo scoring 2 goals to humble the Ghana football national team 2-0. Now, the reality is this. Ghana coming to the WAFCON was for an excursion, was to come and check out how the place was, to eat the food, and to return back. The Ghanaian women team is not at that level yet, as South Africa showed it, humbling them 2-0, putting 2 past them. Now, in reality, South Africa is one of the best teams in Africa when it comes to women football, and they've shown it. Ghana now have to recuperate and go back and learn. That's the reality. They came for a learning experience. They came for excursion. Their men are not going for the AFCON in December. Their women are coming to the AFCON, to the WAFCON for an excursion. I mean, it's a learning experience for Ghanaian football. And they're going to the World Cup if they qualify for an excursion. So it's bunch of excursions. It's bunch of excursions for Ghana. Bunch of excursions, but
what a time as in Nigeria to watch our beautiful women from Ghana face our beautiful women from South Africa. What an amazing time. What a match, because the South Africans had their share of play in the first half. In fact, I call it a blackout for the Ghanaians. I'm talking about the blackqueen of Ghana. 2-0 it ended in the first half. But then, in the second half, the blackqueens came in, switched it into gear 7. If not for those goal posts, they could have scored 3 solid goals. But then, that is football. But for South Africa, they have shown that they are truly the defending champions. They have what it takes to even come on. But then they said, oh yeah, just hold to, we are brothers and sisters. Just hold it. At the end of the day, I have to say this for my beloved babe. I'm talking about Mbane. Mbane was so solid today. You know what it means to have over 70% pass accuracy. She had the most touches in the game. She was in control. She was the leader from the back. What a time. What a game. See, for Ghana, I still have my hopes, my high hopes for them, because what I watched in the second half blew my mind. So I am hoping to see them in the knockout stages. Let them come and show us. Remember back in the days, this same Ghana side, they were number 2 when it comes to the continent of Africa. But no, now Nigeria number 1. I must shift this. At the end of the day, it was a good celebration of Africa football. You go joke.
First of all, the Ramaphosa girls of South Africa defeated the Mahama girls of Ghana by 2-0 in their first game at this Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Now, I knew that Ghana stood no chance against South Africa. First of all, South Africa are the defending champions. Secondly, their structure and everything is better. And the third one, since Nora left to Zambia, the Ghana new coach for the Black Queens is not doing anything better. I think he won 2 out of his first 8 or 9 games. So the Black Queens went into this game out of form. And once the game started, you could see the disparity between the South Africans and the Ghanaians were very huge. Look, the South Africans were running rings around the Ghanaians. So if you see the first goal, the penalty that they scored the Ghanaian, like that goal, that her rib cage will break. And like there were instances in the game where the Ghanaians got some good opportunities. At the point they had, I think they had 4-1. One they broke the South African hand line, and then they scored that chance. This is how the South African goalkeeper was. She was even bored in the post. So South Africa won. I just hope the Ghanaian girls bounce back in the second game. Mali also defeated Tanzania by a lone goal. And the Euros, the women Euros is also going on, but I'll be more fixated on our continental competition, which is the AFCON.
South Africa have taken the beef with Ghana to the women. You see, there was a point that Ghana stopped South Africa from qualification. And since then, many South Africans have said that Ghana is not going to win anything. And you see, the Ghanaian women came to the AFCON for the WAFCON for an excursion. Now, South Africa humbled them 2-0. And it looks like they are going to be returning to Ghana with absolutely nothing. And some South Africans are excited about this. I mean, you can hide your excitement, but some of you are excited about this. Because in reality, the Ghanaian men are not coming for the AFCON. They are going to the World Cup for an excursion. We all know that Ghana is not going to win the World Cup. That's obvious. So they are going there to see the United States and see how things are, and just to have an excursion and experience the land and the food and all those kind of stuff and the culture. And then you have the women at the WAFCON and they're not doing anything. They're getting whooped by South Africa.
Nigeria and Ghana are one.
Yeah, of course.
And Nigeria and South Africans are 2.
Whoa, what a match. From the neutral as a Nigerian watching these two sides, it felt nice. At least they're not facing Nigeria. It felt nice watching the two of them play. Chai. And here, by the books, by the odds, you would expect the South African side to win.
To win, sure.
So we saw the first half, just as you mentioned, 2 goals in the first half. And it was against the Ghana side that we are still finding their foot, trying to coordinate their attacks well. They were really missing out in the midfield. But then, and I now need to give it to the coach of the Black Queens, who now changed the game, did some sub around the 65th minute or thereabouts, and the game changed entirely.
True.
What happened there? They had the stronger midfield. They were now controlling the game. But now, what are the issues? The issues now for them to now convert, score those goals, score those goals.
The beef between Ghana and South Africa continues. After Ghana ensured that South Africa not qualify some years ago, now the South African women here humbling the Ghanaian women 2-0. And the Ghanaian women being humbled at the WAFCON. Ghana men are not coming to the AFCON in December, and then they are going to the World Cup for an excursion. So it is what it is. They are not winning anything.